Hey you, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Ladessa. You spell that Ladessa. And there's a little jingle to kind of help me get ingrained into your system, so you'll just be kind of tootsie rolling about your day, and this song will just kind of pop in your head, and we're stuck together because of this little jingle. And it goes like this: L to the D to the L to the D to the L to the D to the Ladessa. What's good? How are you doing? I'm bringing you a little beatation, and this beat is brought to you by Sally Beauty Supply. So I have a full face of Sally Beauty products on my face. I spend so much time down here on YouTube, and I found out that Sally Beauty Supply has a line that they did in collaboration with some of your favorite collaborators. I mean, influencers or YouTubers or whatever they're called these days. And because I have my own personal history with Sally, I was like, well, let me get down there and see what's all they're doing. So I have a full face of Col-lab, which is the name of the brand, products on, well, actually not a full face. Let me look. So I have on the primer, the foundation, and the highlighter, and then my eye look is from the Dollar Spindle down at Sally's. So if you want to see how I got into this look, hold on just a bit. We're going to get into it, but first things first, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Let's get to know each other in the comment section, and if what I'm doing tickles your fancy, please give me a big thumbs up. One more favor that I have to ask of you. I'm giving you like sad face eyes. Please look at the descriptions, look at the link, excuse me, in my description box and the iCards that I will put throughout this video, and go check out my girls Kelli H Town and Evelina. Evelina is just a joy. She is absolutely a joy, and Kelli is everything I want to be when I grow up in makeup. She's exploring with colors. She has a series where she explores with colors, and I would have never stepped out of my neutral eye look box if I had not been introduced to Kelli. So please go ahead and check them out. All right, and then let's see what's popping down at Sally Beauty Supply. Don't forget, I told you I have a personal relationship with Sally. So like to hear about it? Here it go. All right, so my eye is just a combination of this one eyeshadow here, if you can see it. Yeah, so this is from their affordable kind of like dollar-esque brand called Bitsy. So this eyeshadow, the pigment is amazing. Let me just show you. Look at that. And then here's the dark shade that I use on the outer corner of my eye. This little pot, this little pot cost $1.69, and this is the pigment that it gave me. I did use a Juvia's Place, one of the minis in Nana, as my transition shade, but other than that, $1.69 produced this eye look. I used this eyeliner, which is also from Sally Beauty Supply's Bitsy line, and this mechanical pencil. It is called Double Shot. So this is gonna dub as a lip liner and an eyeliner. And I just took this pencil right to the edge of where my lashes are, and then I filled in towards the end of my tear duct with a black liner. I didn't get a black liner from Sally because I have so many already. All right, so I'm going to, and right now, if you are interested in checking out the Col-lab brand and what it has to offer, they have a buy two get one free. So I was able to find a foundation shade. I purchased the primer and I also purchased a highlighter. So my time at Sally Beauty Supply. This is the Fundamental Hydrating Primer. And the reason that I purchased a hydrating primer is because this is a velvet matte and I don't know how mattifying it could be. So I was like, let me get some hydration. All right, so I used to live in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. And when I first moved to Milwaukee, I was temping, which wasn't bringing in very much income. This primer is very lightweight, so and it feels really good too. And it doesn't feel it's kind of a gel. I don't know if you can see that. It's kind of like a gel formula, but it doesn't seem to have like silicone or anything in it. So, and when I tested it on my hand last night, it seemed to dry pretty fast. So we shall see. So anyway, back to story time. So I needed to supplement my income, and Sally Beauty Supply was right by the house I used to live in. So I walked Tootsie down to the Sally and applied and interviewed and got the job, not on the spot, but by the time I went actually on my lunch hour, and by the time I got back to the place I was temping at, they called me and I had got the job. So my supervisor at the time, she had to be one of the nastiest, not in attitude, but in hygiene, one of the nastiest women I had come across in all of my life. Her clothes would be dirty. Her clothes would be dirty. It seemed she was an older lady, and it seemed that she was going through what many of us, including myself, older women go through in having a weak bladder. And so sometimes she smelled like urine. And she had cats, and I don't have anything against pet owners, but so sometimes we didn't know if it was her urine or the cats. And then there was some like something going on down in her private area, so sometimes she smelled a little fishy. It just was a mess. But her homegirl was one of the regional managers, so I think that's why she lasted so long. All right, so let's go ahead and go into the Nana just to build up our transition. I am using the Mikasa Beauty E330 blending brush. I don't talk about it often, but some of you all have seen it down in the description box and helped your girl out and generate a little coin. But I do have a 25% off discount code that you can use on the Mikasa Beauty site, and it will get you 25% off on the entire site. And that is for the brushes and the makeup and other accessories that they have from another company called Bodyography. So check that out and save a little coin thanks to your girl. So I am this type of consumer, and I'm sure many of you are too, but I get that retail is a business of selling. So if you're familiar with Sally, they offer these discount cards called Sally Club cards. And you would have to reach a certain quota and all of that. And I'm like, look, now, I offered it to the people and they don't want it. And I'm the same type of way. Like, I don't want it. Thanks. And if I want it, I'll ask you for it. But they will want us to you know, work on theft prevention and stuff like that. And I get it, you know. But look, Sally got more money than I do, and I'm not putting myself in jeopardy for no $45 flat iron. But you know, I tried to do my due diligence and, you know, keep the people from stealing, because this store that I worked at was right on the, where's my other brush? Right on the edge of the hood, if you will. And they will be coming in there and hitting that store up something crazy. So one time these two girls come in, and I'm using this gold color. There is a lot of kickback because it's glittery, not necessarily because of anything else. And my girls, Kelli H Town, whose iCard is right here, please go check her out, has shared with me that she uses glitter glue for shadows that have a bit more glitter, and I just haven't picked it up yet. But anyway, these girls came in, and they would come in and be stealing weave and whatnot. And so, you know, I'm like following them around because I know what's up. And they would come in and cut the sensors and all of that. So they are going to foil me and my coworker, and split us up by asking questions. So I'm answering the one girl's question, and the other girl is in the wax aisle because apparently she must have wanted some wax. So she tried to steal some wax, and I confront her, and I'm like, hey, where is that, where's the wax that you had? And she's like, what, bitch, I'm like, come on now, you know that you have the wax. Let me tell you, this girl threw the wax at me and walked out the store. And I said, you know what? From here on out, I would not give not one solitary damn about none of this stuff in here. I am using this to supplement my income so I can take care of my kids. They could back a whole truck up here and take this mess. So with that being said, I actually worked at Sally's for almost 4 years, even after I got a permanent job. It just was a really great supplemental income. And then we had a pretty nice discount. So it was cool. It was a nice little gig. But then they fired the lady that hired me, and rightfully so. And there was this young girl that worked there, and I was just kind of like, I don't know that I want to be taking orders. I don't know if I want to be taking orders from my daughter's friends, because her attitude was just kind of, you know, just kind of real stank. And so I was like, nah, I'm good, love, enjoy. But it was a great experience. I had a lot of good times. I met a lot of people working in Sally's. I sold the I met a lot of, like, celebrities would come into town if they were doing concerts and stuff like that. So that was really cool. Some of the people that I met, I sold a pair of clippers to Jawan Howard, of the famed basketball star. That was really cool. When Tiana Taylor used to date Brandon Jennings, I sold some stuff to her, so that was really cool. It was a good time. So I'm going to line the top of my eye with Double Shot. Let's see if I can do this with without holding my eye, because I'm not really good. at that. Oh, check me out. I usually have to like hold my eye down. Oh God, I have to work on my lighting because whenever I hold this mirror up, it really darkens. It really darkens the light. And I have so many lights set up. I have a softbox light right here. I have an umbrella light right here. I have another softbox right here trying to brighten it up. But it's like soon as the camera that I have, soon as I turn it on myself, it's like it gets shadowy. So I'm going to try to step my game up and get a better camera to bring you a better quality video. Yeah, but that was it. And there was this one guy who would come in with his daughter and they would be stealing flat irons and all kind of stuff. And I did not care. Then there was another girl that I worked with who would be who would be stealing money out the register and letting her friends come in and pay with counterfeit money, and it was a trip, all for about $9 an hour. But I made some lasting friendships. I'm pulling my glue off of my lashes, and these lashes are from BH Cosmetics. They're actually really, really cute. But yeah, that was some good times. I'm actually looking to get another part-time job because I live not in Chicago proper, but I live in Cook County, and the taxes are just so expensive, actually to the point where I don't even, for the most part, unless I'm like in the city doing something or like downtown, I don't shop in the state of Illinois. I actually am gonna let the lash glue dry. I'm using this volumizing mascara from Sally Beauty Supply's Bitsy line, $1.69. And it's got a really cute, in black, it's got a really cute wand. So I'm hoping that it does a good job in getting to my lower lash line. And I would like another job similar to Sally Beauty Supply. I don't have time to be folding clothes and all of that down to the Macy's or the Ross. I need like a really small circumference. So I'm thinking about applying at Ulta, and my best friend was like, you do not need you do not need a job down to the Ulta because your income is not going to be supplemented. All of your pay is going to go right back into Ulta. And I'm like, not all of it, because I'll get a discount, so I'll get to keep some of it. But I do need a part-time job. There's some stuff I want to do to my house, like get it painted, change out the carpet, and get some stuff done with my basement. So I need some supplemental income. All right, I'm gonna hop off and fix this eyelash, and then we'll get into the foundation. All right, so I'm back, and there we go. This is my full eye look from Sally Beauty Supply, $1.69. I'm always dropping something. Courtney, me and you have something in common, which is why I always chuckle when I watch your videos. Courtney KH is another one of my fellow YouTubers that you need to learn something about. So $1.69, $1.69, $1.69. I think we did that. All right, so we are going to speed through this foundation application, and shade range is limited, so let's just Forge Forward. All right, but I am in the color Tawny, and this is the Meet Your Matte Velvet Foundation. So I have to do a couple of pumps. Another thing that I was a little worried about when I tried it last night was it was giving up all my all my little pores, but I didn't apply any primer, so that helped out. I can see now that helped out a lot. I didn't get their concealer because I have purchased so many concealers over the last couple of weeks. So I'm just going to keep it affordable and apply the, oh yeah, that's nice. I'm going to use the concealer from Wet n Wild. So this foundation feels really good on the skin. And so I don't think I'm mad at it. And this is my first time using the Wet n Wild Photo Focus concealer, and it's giving me nice coverage. Okay, I probably should have let that concealer sit a little bit, but the setting powder should give me the additional coverage that I need. I also did not purchase the, that's a lot of powder. I also didn't purchase the Col-lab brand setting spray because I've also racked up on my setting sprays as well. I absolutely love the Laura Mercier setting powder. So what do you think? Not bad. Come on, Col-lab. All right, and so here is a lip gloss that I got from Sally Bitsy's line. It is called Antique. It's a soft pink. I'm going to use this double shot, and I'm going to double it as a lip liner. Okay, so this is worth the $1.69 that I paid for it. You're not getting much out of the bottle, and it feels really cheap, but cute. It has like a nice little kind of cotton candy smell to it. All right, we're going to finish this up with the Col-lab highlighter. And I took the label off, but it's this really nice gold color. All right, so we're just going to be real gentle with this highlighter. Seems to be very pigmented. Oh, nice. The foundation is starting to dry, and it doesn't seem to be settling too bad into my creases or into my pores. So hopefully a full day of wear highlight is popping, right? Hopefully a full day of wear will suit me just fine. I'm going to use the ColourPop face setting spray just to keep this whole look affordable. I drown in my setting spray. This is actually a really good setting spray. All right, so this is the final look, and you know what I say, we did that. So a full face of Sally Beauty Supply makeup, a whole eye look for a whole $5.07. All right, so I hope you all enjoyed this video. Please, please, please do me a big favor and hit that subscribe button. If you enjoyed this look, let's talk about it in the comment section. If you've ever used these products, let me know what you thought. If I tickled your fancy, please give me a big thumbs up. Don't forget to check out my girls, Kelli H Town and Evelina. Their links will be in the description box below. As always, please always remember to pack light, because bag lady, bag man, you and me too, gonna hurt our backs dragging all them bags like that. I will see you on the next one. Bye. Rest in peace to the Queen of Soul, Aretha Franklin. How could I leave without saying that? Let's get into some Aretha tunes on our way out. Bye.
Miss Aretha Franklin.
Listen, Mary, tell your sister